Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Men of Main Street podcast. I'm Jeremie. That's my wife, Holly. This week, we're going to be talking about the new Mandalorian Grogu trailer. We're going to be talking about Disneyland Handcrafted, as well as some new merchandise collections, and we're going to talk about that rumor everyone's been talking about. So let's get into it. All right, well, welcome in, everybody. As you can see, it's just me, but I have a special guest this week. My wife, Holly, decided to sit in for Nick. Nick is actually on vacation, going to, guess where? Walt Disney World. So Holly's stepping in for him. She's going to help out with the show today and help us through these topics. So, Holly, did you have a good week so far?
So far, yeah. I've been looking forward to this all week.
Oh, that's great to hear. Well, we're glad
He only just asked me yesterday, everyone, though. He hasn't asked me all week, but just yesterday.
Well, you know, I'll do what I got to do. But we're glad you're here. That's for sure. To help us through this. So first, we had some big announcements this week on the trailer front. So we had a trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu drop. It dropped on the 17th. So yesterday, recording our time. And the thing I did want to mention, a trailer dropped on this, not really a trailer, but a teaser dropped on Super Bowl. This was a full-on trailer. So this is ahead of its release on May 22nd. Din and Grogu are now working with the New Republic while facing both Imperial warlords and the Hutt crime syndicate. So the twin Hutts and a grown-up Rada the Hutt. I don't know if you remember Rada the Hutt. You probably don't. He's from the animated first Clone Wars movies. You would see Rada the Hutt, I believe. And now he's back. Also, some fan favorite characters showed up in this trailer. Zeb, who is from Star Wars Rebels, as well as the Clone Wars bounty hunter Embo. So he's got like a really cool hat. Actually, I have a photo of him. I don't know why I'm looking at this. Also, look at Grogu saluting. I mean,
cute.
Really cute.
I'm so excited to see more of him.
Yeah, so as I said, you had the Hutts. Din takes his helmet off quite a few times in this movie, from what I can tell.
Now that he can, yeah.
Not that he can. I think they just remove it against his will. On the bottom left there, that's Embo. He's a really cool bounty hunter.
Oh, I remember him.
You really?
I've seen pictures of him.
Oh, okay. Well, he literally takes his hat off and can use it as Captain America's shield almost. Cool. It's pretty cool. And Zeb is from Rebels. He's a really fan favorite, and I think this is all going to set him up to his eventual reuniting with the rest of the Rebels crew in Ahsoka's season 2. So I think that's going to kind of set that up in this. So,
did we watch Ahsoka 1?
Yes.
We did.
We did, yes.
Okay. It's been a while and there's so many different series.
There is a lot of different series. We just...
I remember it now. That big fight scene.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Indeed.
I remember now.
So, let's get into some Roosevelt's news, because I know that's what Holly's here for. Holly, why don't you tell us about this first collection that dropped earlier last week?
SpongeBob
SquarePants. Holly, did you know? I didn't know you were such a big SpongeBob fan.
Neither did I.
Oh. Well, you can see the names up top. What do we have here? This first shirt is called what?
Chocolate.
That's right. That's a cool shirt. And then they also have the Meep shirt. I like that one. What else do we have?
Mihoy.
Mihoy Nioi.
Oh.
Come on, Ollie.
I heard Nick in that.
Doodle Bob?
Yes, no, I remember Doodle Bob.
Yes. Mihoy Nioi. Yeah. Also the Welcome to Bikini Bottom, which is a fun one.
See, I could have read that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump on you like that. Then another collection dropped yesterday. Nick was very excited about this. Actually, Becca was very excited about this.
Shout out, Becca.
Because of this. Did I? Yes, because of, check out this collection. This is called The Little Things. And look at that manatee shirt.
I'm not going to lie. I'm looking at the snacks.
Yeah, the snacks is really cool. That one's called the Park Snacks, I believe.
I've wanted a tank top to go to Disney of like all the snacks. I think for the past like 3 vacations we've been on.
Yeah.
Because I love the snacks. I'm there for the snacks.
She's yeah. You're not wrong.
I know.
Park Bites. I'm sorry. It's called Park Bites. And then
I mean the manatees are adorable too.
Yes, the wee cows.
It's cute.
It is cute.
The tail really gets me.
I know. Yeah, the cow with the tail is pretty funny.
Yeah.
They also have the Boom Shakalaka and the Stealthy Stars.
What's that from?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
There's just original designs.
Cool. So cute.
And then I did want to mention some Disney store. I was trying to say Shop Disney because that's what it used to be called, and they changed it to Disney Store about a year ago. And I'm stuck on the Disney store.
Just like how I still call Hollywood Studios MGM.
Yes, I know you're way behind on that one. I know. But on Disney Store, they had these really cool Zootopia exclusives. I actually kind of like this one. It's pretty fun. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't really remember much about Zootopia. I think the last time I watched it was 10 years ago.
Correct. It is celebrating its 10th anniversary.
Hey,
so that's the reason that this is coming out. So nice job on that, Holly.
Beautiful.
This is the other one that they have.
Oh, I like that one.
I think it's cool. If you look closely, they have the little hamster tunnels.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah. You would look good in that shirt, I think.
Oh. Hear that stamp of approval?
No, that's not what I No.
Okay.
That's not what I said.
Oh.
I said, let me rephrase that color scheme. I think would look good on you.
Okay. All right, I'll take it.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's move on. I did want to talk about, so last weekend, I took some time and I finally got around to watching Disneyland Handcrafted. So if you don't know what this is, it is a beautiful film. It is a new documentary created by Oscar and Emmy-nominated filmmaker Leslie Iwerks, the granddaughter of Disney legend Ub Iwerks, which was Walt Disney's longtime collaborator and co-creator of Mickey Mouse. So it's a big name family. The film premiered on January 22nd on Disney Plus and YouTube and takes viewers back to the creation of Disneyland in the months leading up to opening day in 1955. So this was really built around newly restored archival footage. A lot of it's never been seen before, and the documentary offered a lot of raw, behind-the-scenes look at Walt Disney and the artists, engineers, and craftsmen racing to turn orange groves in Anaheim into the happiest place on Earth. So rather than a traditional history lesson, the film highlights the risk, innovation, and hands-on craftsmanship that became the foundation for every Disney park that followed.
Ooh.
So it was a really cool film. I got to say, it was totally different than your normal documentary. They had a lot of awesome previous Imagineers coming in to, talk about their stories. I know Bob Gurr, we know him pretty well. He was on there quite a few times. Some other huge names. And I think looking back on this, like thinking about it, is incredibly shocking how short of amount of time they had to build this 5-land park. Let me take you through this. So Disneyland was built in just over a year. Construction began on July 16th in 1954, and it opened on July 17th, 1955. The entirety of Disneyland. So it was a 12-month construction period costing $17 million. So it was around the clock work, and people were nonstop. And they definitely didn't have any OSHA regulations, or no one worked the typical working hours. It was very interesting, to say the least. But it really amazed me how they created something as big as it was and with as much detail as it was in such a short amount of time. It's crazy because think about today. We have Villains Land was announced, which we're going to talk about later. I don't think that's opening until like 2030. That's like a 5-year turnaround, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you just think about here in Rhode Island, about how long it takes like a highway to get fixed.
That's true.
It takes like 3 years for a highway, like one lane to get fixed.
Yes, it does.
They built a whole park.
They built an entire park, 5 lands in less than a year.
With less like updated machinery and modern like tools and everything.
Yes. And if you watch this movie, you'll see a lot on how really it was done. I mean, you see guys literally just hightailing it across giant cross beams in the sky. And you're like, I couldn't even do that. I can't even walk to the edge of a building without getting shaky. These people are just insane. But a lot of it was like hand done. So you can see like the guy painting the spires on Sleeping Beauty Castle. That's the original.
That's all the way up there.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's, I mean, granted, Sleeping Beauty Castle is a lot shorter than Cinderella's, but it still is very high.
Big castle.
And that's the original entrance. That's Walt giving his dedication speech on opening day. The flower beds. I mean, they had these people working around the clock, and they were painting. They were like painting like a month before it opened.
Woof.
Like they were, and you know, it's wild because a lot of people considered the opening of Disneyland to be a big failure. And it in ways it was. I mean, they had a lot of issues. They ran out of food. They ran out of, just they couldn't handle the crowds. And there was a lot of counterfeit tickets that were also sold. So they got more than they actually expected to come into the park. But it was also considered a triumphant time by Disneyland because they were able to turn it around so quickly. They learned from their mistakes so quickly and turned that park around in such a short amount of time and made Disneyland what it is today.
Yeah.
And I give them a lot of credit for that. And I just wanted to roll off. Holly's going to roll off the opening day rides for you, just so we get a feel how many rides were there that day.
Yeah. So there was Mr. Toad's Wild Ride in Fantasyland. We had Autopia in Tomorrowland, Jungle Cruise, a personal fave of Jeremie's in Adventureland, Mark Twain Riverboat in Frontierland, Disneyland Railroad in on Main Street, USA, and then
you can just keep naming them. Those are still in operation, and then there were some retired attractions.
Frontierland Stagecoach in Frontierland, Tomorrowland Boats and Phantom Boats in Tomorrowland, Rocket to the Moon Tomorrowland, and Mickey Mouse Club Theater in Fantasyland.
Yeah, so it's a lot of. I mean, that's 9 attractions for an opening day, which is quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of wild how much they did, and I get it, and it's nice. It's a really cool documentary. It's only about an hour, so if you're not one to watch a long movie, like an hour is really not a big time commitment. So I highly recommend you guys check it out.
Yeah, I missed it, but I do want to watch it.
Yeah, I think just one night I'm not home, and just kidding. I'll watch it again with you.
I was gonna say that won't exist, but
yeah. And they did such a good job remastering that footage. It's insane. You would not think it's from the 50s.
That's the thing. Like, I really want to see the throwback footage just to really get an idea. Like, these pictures are a good idea, but just to see what they've done with it and what they can show us is really intriguing.
Yeah. It is really cool. And they did a nice job with it. So, yeah. Well, Holly, do you want to jump into the new merchandise coming? Well, it's actually already here. At Disney World, there's some new merchandise lines. And there's actually four new merchandise lines. And Holly, the fashionista that she is, the owner of probably how many crew neck sweatshirts?
3,
but she had more at some point. Disney crew neck sweatshirts is going to take us through the awesome collection that's coming out. So first, tell us about this one.
We have the Walt Disney World Storybook Collection, a blue and white storybook style collection centered around Cinderella's castle and a lineup of beloved characters. The designs lean classic and timeless, with apparel like crew necks highlighted as standout pieces.
Oh, nice.
I like that. I like the one that guy's wearing a lot.
Yeah, so it looks like they got a crew neck here.
Mm-hmm.
With the characters. Well, I'm sorry, that is a quarter zip. You're totally right.
The quarter zip.
Yep, and a nice bomber jacket. And then check out that string bag.
Check out that
string bag. You know what? This screams 90s Disney.
I was just gonna say that screams 90s for sure. They're getting to all the millennials.
Yeah,
That's all we have left to hold on to.
Yeah. And this is the other pieces that they came out with. The T-shirt. Yeah. Everyone's going wild over the Spirit jersey, Holly.
Yeah. Hot take. I'm not a Spirit jersey person.
What?
Hot take.
Oh, too bad. Nick's not. I don't have the buttons that Nick has, but I would hit that record scratching one.
I know.
You know what it is? Is she's really a Roosevelt's girly.
Hot take.
Oh no, that's not for our viewers. Okay, continuing on. So the Spirit jersey, and then below the bomber jacket you saw earlier. Something about the gold and dark blue just speaks to me.
Speaks classic.
And you know what?
Blue person.
Not pictured here. There's a tumbler mug, but there's also there's a normal size mug, and it has basically the character design all the way around the outside.
So are you going to be purchasing that when we go?
It's very likely.
Yeah.
It's very likely.
Yeah, I see that.
Next up, Holly, what do we got?
We have Disney Best Park Day Ever collection. Bold blue designs with colorful accents celebrating everything that makes a perfect Disney day. Characters, snacks, attractions, and park memories. Includes apparel, ears, backpacks, and accessories designed for a full park day look.
I love it. I mean, you know what this reminds me of? There was a collection last year, the year before, that was called the Play in the Park collection. It had similar. You might have remember when we were there. There was a sweatshirt of Mickey on a rocket ship, almost looked like Space Mountain, but it was actually the what's the one in Tomorrowland?
Spaceship.
No,
Tomorrowland. I don't know the name of it.
Astro Orbiter. It looked like he was on Astro Orbiter, and it was on a sweatshirt very similar to this, but it looks like they're on some different attractions.
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell, but I enjoy that teacup sweatshirt a lot.
Yeah, it is cute. Yeah. I actually really like his sweatshirt. It's got the Main Street.
Yeah.
What do you call that?
Like buggy?
Yeah, you call it buggy. I want to say trolley, but it's not a trolley. No. But have Main Street vehicles on a sweatshirt is next level.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that. So
yeah.
I had to cart. What else? He's also wearing some nice ears. I don't know if I got a better picture of those ears, but I don't.
Those are nice.
Ears. Yeah.
Loungefly.
Not a Loungefly. That is just a normal Disney backpack. Oh. But it is quite nice.
That is.
Got a little bit more storage than a Loungefly, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe.
And then on the right, I love his shirt. What does it say? Monorail Magic.
Castle Selfie.
And then Snack It Up.
Meet and Greet.
What does that say? Oh, front row seats.
Live happily ever after.
Now that's all the good makings of a good Disney vacation. Don't you think, Holly?
I think so.
All right.
For sure.
Sorry. Those are the ears.
There they are.
Yes. And that is, I don't know if that's the back of the sweatshirt with the teacups or not.
That definitely seems to be. That's the same girl. There's no way that's just like a Spirit jersey.
Yeah.
That's
I know you kind of lost me on the back.
You did.
But
yeah, I like the ear, the sparkle on the ears. It's very iridescent. Like, is it purple? Is it blue?
Yeah.
What is it?
Bringing back the iridescent from the 50th anniversary. I like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then just a nice classic sweatshirt, huh?
I think that's a zip up, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're on to the next collection here. This one.
The Walt Disney World 4-Park Collection, a tribute to Magic Kingdom, EPCOT, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom. Items featured park-inspired color palettes blended with soft blue and gray tones, available across sweatshirts, zip-ups, magic bands, ears, and bags.
Wow. So here we are looking at the 4-part collection. Initial thoughts?
Actually, I do enjoy the magic band and that gray sweatshirt that guy's wearing.
Oh.
I kind of like it. Yeah.
Me too.
It's simple, but not. I think it's simplifying it as best as it can for showcasing 4 parks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like the color tones.
It is nice. I could see myself rocking that hoodie. I don't have a lot of hoodies.
Yeah. No, you're right. I could see you rocking that hoodie.
And it looks like... Cart? A what? Oh, add to cart. I need a button for add to cart.
Yeah, we do.
And then I like this magic band as well.
I like that magic band too. Yeah. I don't like many magic bands, but I wish I could see more of the design other than just the front.
That's true.
But I assume it's very similar to what we're seeing on the sweatshirt.
We'll have to report back when we go in May.
Gonna have to.
Also, very modern here.
I really like the sparkle on that one.
So what's the cool feature here? That bow.
It's a removable bow.
Isn't that wild?
Wait, so can you put that same bow on that backpack?
So the ears slide in that backpack. Isn't that pretty cool?
That is fun.
That is quite unique, and I think, like Disney, you've been sleeping on this for decades, and now you finally came out with this.
I agree, because the amount of times I unfortunately have to take my ears off due to a headache, but I don't want to ruin them and just place them in a bag. I really like that idea.
I like that idea as well. I wonder what the benefit is with the removable bow, because like this is one, like I don't think I would ever wear that without the bow.
Right, but you might not wear it, but other people,
okay,
male and female, I think.
All right, so it's for anybody.
Yeah, I think so. And
okay,
if you want the bow, you want the bow. If not, not.
Wow. Yeah, I like this collection. It's a lot of fun. And then the last one
is the Walt Disney World Castle Collection. Focused entirely on Cinderella's castle, this collection uses dreamy blue and pink hues to highlight Disney World's most iconic landmark. Merchandise includes spirit jerseys, magic bands, ears, drinkware, and accessories.
That's a nice collection. I think it's really interesting that they're going in on the castle collection in the middle
of changing the color.
Quite the interesting move, Disney, especially since you made your sweatshirt pink.
Plot twist.
I know, it's like if you like the current castle colors, you're buying the pink, but if you want it back to gray, you're going with the blue.
Or if you want both, they're like, all right, let's make it nostalgic right now.
Yeah. Oh, it's a nice collection. I will give it that.
Are those ears a part of it?
Yes. I do like the gold accents. I mean, if you look at the castle in general, the peaks are all gold, right? So your outfit is actually structured like the castle. See
clever.
What they're doing there?
Very clever.
Yes. Also, they have some other pieces here.
Oh, those bags are nice.
Nice little fanny pack for you.
Yeah.
A little
fanny pack.
I don't know. It's like a
tote
nice
bag. It's like a little tote bag.
Yeah, it looks a little bit more structured.
Yeah, you know what it reminds me of, and don't come for me, anybody that I don't know the name. I think it's the Marc Jacobs, and it's literally is called like the tote bag.
Oh,
and it's that same shape and size and everything, and just on the front of it, it's called Marc Jacobs the tote bag. It says the words the tote bag.
Oh,
I think that might be what if it is trying to like copy off of.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. I could be wrong.
Oh, I like that. And then what do we got down there?
We got a water bottle.
Oh, yeah.
An emotional support water bottle.
Oh, you know what my problem with this water bottle is?
It's too big.
It's too big.
Won't fit in a cup holder in any of our cars.
Nope, no cup holders. It ain't going to fit in my backpack. It's got to fit in the side of my backpack to be my emotional support water bottle. That's for sure.
Literally can't go anywhere without it.
Yeah.
So Disney...
size these down a little bit. Yeah, take notes. But I'm sure we'll be buying another form of a cup while we are there. Holly has a large tumbler collection, Disney tumbler collection.
Holly has it?
Yeah, this with the straws, the straw tumblers.
Oh, you do too.
I have. Oh yeah, I have two.
You do.
Well, the EPCOT ball one.
My second one broke, so I think you have more than me right now.
Well, I don't know about that.
You have the green one.
Oh,
you have the EPCOT one.
Yeah.
And
the monorail one.
The monorail one.
Yeah.
And I think you have another one.
Oh.
And I think right now I only have Tinkerbell.
No. You got the peach one is gone.
The peach one is gone.
You don't have one more?
No.
Oh. Well, this is awkward.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I guess we'll have to get me a new one.
I was expecting to buy you one either way.
I love it. With a straw, preferably.
Well, yeah, definitely. Straw. Actually, they came out with new ones recently that are more like the camelback design. Like you flip open the cup and then there's a straw there.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of like not on a wall, but a little different.
We'll see.
We'll see. So yeah, that's the collection. Holly, did you have a favorite out of those?
Ooh, I think I had a favorite thing out of each of them. It's kind of hard to choose. Maybe the 4 parks.
Yeah, the 4 parks was nice. That was my favorite out of all was the Four Parks. There was actually a hoodie that we didn't mention that they didn't really show off. The girl holding the stuff was in a hoodie as well. And in the inside of the hood had a pretty neat pattern.
Oh.
So.
We'll have to see.
Yeah. Well, now, before we go into our last topic, I did want to do our print of the week. Holly is here for the print of the week. Isn't that exciting, everybody? So this week we have a Mickey Mouse. I call this a signature plate. So an idea I had about a year ago is no more than a year ago. As I said, I got into 3D printing and I was like, well, the problem with a signature book is how do you display a signature book? You can't really display a signature book. A lot of people do the signed water bottles, signed frames. And I was like, I bet I could 3D print something that the character could sign. And I have another idea in mind for a future print. But what I did on this last trip is I said, I really want one signature and it's Mickey Mouse. So I made this special Sorcerer Mickey plate for him to sign. And he signed it for me. Your pal Mickey Mouse. I think it came out great. It looks great on my wall. I get to look at his signature all the time. It's like having a celebrity signature. And I think he was a big fan of the experience.
I think he was too. I think he definitely thought you were innovative, and it was refreshing than just like signing another book.
Right.
I thought you honestly originally came up with this though when you made the Pooh Bear one.
For Amelia, you're so right. I totally forgot about that.
You were like, so our niece, Amelia, shout out Amelia. Her nursery is Pooh Bear. She wasn't even born yet. And Jeremie made a Winnie the Pooh one, and we have Winnie the Pooh sign it, and it's hanging up on her wall in her nursery right now. So I thought that's actually where you got it. And then you snuck that one in there because you were like, oh, well, this is a great idea, because it is.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I totally forgot that that's how that started.
Yeah.
The Pooh Bear is actually like it's a baby version of Pooh, and Pooh signed it right on its stomach.
Yeah, it's like the shape of Pooh. It's really cute.
Yeah.
My sister very much enjoyed it.
Yeah, and it was fun having him sign it as well.
I think he liked it. Yeah.
I thought it was really funny when did you notice that when Pooh signed it, his hands were covered in marker?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, covered. Because that's what they do all day.
Poor Pooh.
Yeah. So yeah, okay, that was our print of the week.
It's fun. I definitely think that I'm not biased or anything, but I think if you do have an upcoming trip and you find this, you should definitely print it out. It's a classic Mickey one. A Pooh Bear a little bit more specific, but classic Mickey. You can put this in any of your kids' room or just have it on display at home. And again, it's really unique and different than just like the same signature book that every other kid has.
Yeah, and it's nice and small and portable. Like this weighs as much as a feather.
Yeah.
So
and the ink doesn't bleed on it either.
You're right; it didn't bleed.
No.
This one is also set up. I used it. This was printed my own Creality, so this is all filament swap, so you don't have to worry about doing any AMS stuff. You can just easily print this with a couple swaps. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
So that is our print of the week. And finally, we're going to get into the big topic of the night. We're talking about the rumor that's been spreading around like wildfire.
For a solid week.
And what is the rumor? Is that Villains Land has been scrapped. They said, I'm done with it. Scrap it. We're done.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's not actually what the rumor was. It is that basically the rumor is that Imagineering was told to scrap all of the Villains Land plans and start with bigger and bolder ideas. So I'll take you through what we know so far. Previously, we noted that the land will feature 2 major attractions, dining and shopping. Disney did come out and say that. It seems like, and based on, that's really all we really knew. And we got some concept art. I'll show you the concept art that we got.
When did they present this?
At D23 about a year or more. Not about a year ago.
Okay.
So yeah, this is some concept art. Kind of looks like there's a roller coaster down there.
Yeah, and up there too to the left.
Oh yeah, I didn't even look up there.
Yeah.
So this is kind of all we got, as well as some inspiration art pieces. So we have a good feel of what villains mostly are going to go there and whatnot. But it's very interesting that this rumor came out just a week or two after Josh's promotion, Josh D'Amaro's promotion to CEO. And I bet this was probably his first move. It's his first thing. he's probably looking around, and he's looking at Epic Universe and how well received that park was, as well as one of their signature lands, Dark Universe.
Yeah.
They have a really interesting piece there. They have the castle, Frankenstein's castle, and the rides there are very innovative. And I think he's like, hey, if we're doing Disneyland, if we're doing Villains Land, it's got to be better than that. And I think that's absolutely the right attitude he's got to have going into it.
Yeah. People want scary now.
I know. Do. Yeah, they do. And Villains, the popularity of Villains is growing.
It is. Yeah.
If you remember from episode 1, we talked about the show, the Villains Unfairly Ever After, the show at Hollywood Studios. My feel of that show was that it was a test to understand how much people really liked the Villains concept. And I think that is done very well. I think it's only backed this even further. So I no doubts we're getting a Villains Land. They're going bigger and better. And you know what? This is good news. We want Disney World to really go all in at it and think about that budget secondary rather than first. I think Josh is really he's very good at getting down to the people level. Recently, he was talking about Smuggler's Run and how we're getting the new scenes. And actually, he's the main reason that we're getting the new scenes in Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. Because he said people like that ride, but they don't love it. And you know what would make them love it is bringing in the Mandalorian Grogu, because everyone loves them.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's not wrong about that at all.
No.
So
you made something small and cute. Put it everywhere.
Yes.
Honestly.
Right. I mean, yeah. So I'm really excited to see that. We actually are going there, and it's starting like the Friday that we're coming home. So it's starting the Friday that we like come home. So I don't know. Maybe we'll sneak into Hollywood Studios that day. Opening? Oh, that is possible, actually.
They might do a soft. Look at me.
that is possible, Holly. Well, she's got a very good point. Interesting. I don't know about that, because it's not like they have to do a lot of. I don't know. You know what I have to look into is if there's any downtime associated with this.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Oh.
Ooh. Because it's really just a video changeover.
Yeah.
So they don't have to do anything cosmetic.
Did they do that with the whole like different versions with
Soren?
Kylo Ren?
Huh?
No. Never mind.
Oh, well, actually, the best thing I can compare it to is when they add new scenes to Star Tours, and
That's
they
what
just
I meant with Star Tours.
And they just flip it like a switch, and they don't do early stuff. I don't think so. Probably won't happen.
No.
We'll report on that later. But let's get back into the Villains Land conversation. Holly, I'm going to show you an aerial view of where this is going to be. So about to the end of Thunder Mountain, across to Haunted Mansion, everything back. That is going to be Villains Land.
Okay.
What are some big ideas that you think you would put in a Villains Land?
Oh God, you're really putting me on the spot here.
Well, let's start with which of your favorite villains would you want to see, or you think would be the wow factor?
I mean, wow factor in Fantasia.
Oh gosh.
That big scary gargoyle dude.
Yes, I literally had his name in my head 2 seconds ago.
He scared the crap out of me every time I watched
that movie. Look it up. I know his name. It starts with a T. Yeah, and I think I said wow factor, and I think that's the big part of it. What really draws people.
Chernobog?
Oh, Chernobog. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Chernobog. Yeah. Yes. What really draws people into lands is those wow factors. And think about what's at certain parks and what wow factors really are. Diagon Alley. What's the wow factor?
It's the big dragon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You need something big to draw you in. I think a lot of Disney's lands are missing that aspect. Even some of their newer stuff, they're missing that, whoa, look at that thing. Like, for instance, what's a recent land that opened?
Like,
well, that's not true.
Avatar?
Avatar has a wow factor with the floating mountains.
Yeah.
Star Wars has the wow factor with the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
What
about like Cars. Will Cars Land have anything?
Cars Land, I think will be really pretty to look at. I don't know if it's going to have a wow factor. Depends how it comes out. But I think they need something big, and it's like, I don't know. The one thing I can think about is don't make it the size of oh my gosh, Bell's the Beast and Bell's Castle. When you go back to Be Our Guest restaurant, that little castle up on the hill, it can't be that small.
Oh no,
it's got to be big.
Yeah, because that's just so hidden.
Yeah, it's got to be big. And you could do, I think, the easiest solution, the easiest one you can think of is doing Maleficent's castle.
Yeah,
she's probably the number one villain, I would think, right now in popularity. So
yeah, I would say so.
Her, it'll be interesting how they mix a lot of these villains too, like Trinabog or Chernabog and Maleficent. They could easily mesh together in a land.
Yeah.
Throw in.
Well, they already do that in Phantasm.
Yeah, but like in a land setting, throw in. But like, think about it. You throw in Cruella de Vil. She's like set in the 20s, not in some fantasy land.
Well, like.
So how are you gonna fit her area in with the rest of? So it'll be difficult. So I think you gotta kind of stay on the path of those villains that exist in that creepier, scarier realms. The other thing I'm thinking about is, because I'm always thinking about it, is the train. I think it's going to be a little weird here, because if you look at where the train is and where it's going to go comparatively to where Cars Land, the new Cars area is going to sit, and the new and the new Villains Land, you're going to be going splitting the gap. I think potentially. No, I think you are going to be splitting the gap with that, which is going to be interesting. Like, is it? I don't know that anymore. It really depends where, because the train comes out about right here, so they could extend it. I think it goes all the way back here, so it could go right through Villains Land, and you'll never see. You might never see the cars section on the train. It might split through Villains Land.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I was worried that you would split the gap, and on the right side of the train you would see Cars Land, and then on the left side of on the train you would see Villains, and you'd be like, thing? I think you got to commit to it to being in one or the other.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you want to be splitting lands like that.
Okay.
Because it just would be too hard for. I mean, even just like thinking about the announcing, it would be very difficult to explain what's happening. There's just too much happening at once.
Okay.
As well as, I think you should commit to the theme. I would prefer it going through Villains Land.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
100%. It could be really scary. Hey, you've been on the Disneyland Railroad?
Probably. I don't remember.
There's an inside section, and it brings you through like this prehistoric thing.
No,
and
I don't think I've been on.
Oh, there's like dinosaurs, and there's big sets like inside.
Okay.
That's what they need there.
Yeah. Okay.
Number one, it'll remove the train from Villains Land, because I think the train existing in Villains Land will be a distraction when it makes sense, and it will give us an opportunity to have those kind of scenes like you see on the Disneyland Railroad, similar to what you see on the People Mover when it shows a Project Tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you see like scale models like that. So I think you could do something like that easily. Or maybe something like they do on the Disney cruise when they on the Aqua Mouse. They have a whole story going up that lift hill with the screens and stuff like that. But something like that would be cool as well. I think there's a lot of opportunity around the train, a lot of train talk on the Men of Main Street podcast to come. Always enough train talk for everybody. But I think we kind of, I think that's all the ideas I have. I don't have a ton of like I would love another roller coaster.
Yeah, I would too.
I never can say no.
Longer.
A little bit more intense, perhaps?
Intense, but like also longer than 30 seconds.
You know what? Disney it only has one roller coaster that goes upside down. Would you want something to go upside down?
I'm gonna say yes, only because if they only have one, and I'm gonna assume Universal has a lot more, and I'm not a big upside down person, but I'm never gonna say no to it.
Yeah.
Like, they are fun.
Yeah.
And if there's one park that I trust, it's gonna be Disney.
That's fair. That's fair. Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye and think about that more and more. I think there's a lot to come with Villains Land. I think there's a lot of opportunity and some good ideas. Imagineering, if you run into a block, feel free to call up the Men of Main Street podcast. We're always here to talk. But yeah, any other thoughts on Villains Land?
No. I didn't know too much about it to begin with, but if they do have it, it's something that I would be very excited about for sure.
Yeah.
Like to see what they come up with like how they did do Pandora. If they can, go to that same level
of detail. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. It would be fun.
Yeah.
I'd be excited.
Totally down for it.
Yeah.
So
it's different.
Cool. Well, I love these ideas. I'm sure we'll have plenty more to talk about with Villains Land, so we'll save a little bit because I'm also very worried about all the sight lines you're going to have. Cresting over the top of Big Thunder, you're looking at Villains Land and you're looking at Cars Land.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot going on.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
And Tiana's?
Yeah, I mean, you're heading in that direction, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah. I'm very excited to see the Big Thunder scenes when we go in May. I'll say that much. The new scene,
new scenes.
Yeah, they refurbed the Big Thunder and put new scenes inside the ride.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I thought they were just refurbing.
No.
Oh,
it's going to be very different.
Oh, I'm excited. Big Thunder is one of my favorites.
I don't know. I mean, it was on your list of date night ideas for Valentine's Day.
It was
a romantic attraction, getting slid into each other.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm sorry if there's one ride at Magic Kingdom, I'm always going to be down for Big Thunder Mountain or Space Mountain. Always.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll ride it like 12 times in a day if I could.
Oh, I love Space Mountain. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
And Big Thunder's right there with it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Oh, but this new one might take the top spot. Well, unlikely. I love Space Mountain too much. Anyways, I think that brings us to the end of our show.
I think so.
Well, I want to first thank everybody who came around for this special edition of the Men of Main Street, or we should call the Citizens of Main Street, because Holly is here.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today, Holly.
You're welcome.
If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe on YouTube, Facebook. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and of course, Maker World, where you can find all the fun profiles like the one you saw today in the show. We also have many affiliate links for Minor Vision Pro, I believe it is, our solution for the beds. We also a Polymaker code if that's still active, as well as so many other great printing stuff you can get through us. Not through us, but like sponsored kind of work with us. So I don't know. We're working on that piece.
Yeah.
Nick usually says this part, not me.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for coming. We hope you guys had a fun time, and we will see you in the future. Take care, everybody.
Bye.